This quote from the ancient Greek philosopher Epictetus perfectly sums up the Stoic idea of the dichotomy of control. This powerful yet simple maxim has profoundly shaped Stoic thought for centuries, offering guidance on how to find serenity and take wise action in an uncertain world. Understanding the dichotomy. The dichotomy of control makes a distinction between two kinds of things, those within our control and those outside it. As Epictetus put it, some things are up to us and some are not up to us. What is up to us includes our judgments, values, desires, and the actions we take. We have agency over our inner world. External events and situations, however, are not up to us. These include happenings like the weather, natural events, the behavior of others, and outcomes we can only influence so much. Acknowledging this dichotomy may seem simplistic or even obvious, but surprisingly few people actually live in alignment with this mindset. We often fixate on trying to control or influence external things, while neglecting what's within our power. The dichotomy of control aims to correct this imbalance. Practical implications. Understanding the difference between internals and externals allows us to focus our energy where it matters. As Stoic philosopher Seneca explained, there are more things likely to frighten us than there are to crush us. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. When we get anxious about things like reputation, health crises, political events, or financial markets, we lose sight of our own potential. Fretting over unpredictable externals distracts us from meaningful action. The dichotomy of control frees us from this wasted energy. By working on our judgments, values, and choices, the internals, we gain wisdom, resilience, and purpose. Externals may happen to us, but how we respond comes from within. Epictetus said it best: happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle. Some things are within our control, and some things are not. Practical examples. Understanding this distinction empowers us to respond gracefully to all of life's curves. Here are some everyday examples. Bad weather ruins the outdoor event you had planned. Instead of getting upset, you accept that the weather is out of your control and come up with an alternate indoor activity. Someone you care about does not reciprocate your feelings. You handle the rejection with maturity, recognize you cannot control others' hearts, and channel your feelings productively. You lose your job due to company downsizing. While disappointed, you avoid taking it personally, retain your poise, and begin your job search utilizing connections and skills you do control. A loved one's significant health issue arises. You focus on supporting them practically and emotionally in the ways you can, while accepting there are aspects of their condition beyond your control. In each case, externals may limit the possibilities, but internals determine the meaning. By mastering our judgments, we master our lives. Cultivating inner control. So how do we strengthen control of our inner domain? Mainly through consistent self-reflection and wisdom cultivation. Key Stoic practices include: differentiate clearly between what is up to us and what is not. Ask yourself, is this directly within my control? Focus your time and energy exclusively on what is within your sphere of influence. Don't waste effort on the uncontrollable. View externals objectively as neither intrinsically good nor bad. Avoid undue attachment or aversion to them. Be flexible and adaptable in working toward goals. Don't demand specific results rigidly. Manage emotions skillfully. Don't let externals disrupt your equanimity. Influence outcomes when possible through foresight and strategic action, but accept uncertainty. Make wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation your supreme goals. Your moral character is always within your power. Reflect on your judgments, values, and desires frequently to ensure they align with virtue. These internals shape your life. With mastery of the dichotomy, the Stoics attained inner freedom and emotional resilience in the face of externals. Events beyond their control no longer dominated their inner domain. Emitting Judgment. A common misunderstanding about the dichotomy of control is that it encourages a passive, indifferent attitude toward life where we merely accept whatever happens. But this misses its true purpose, taking wise action. Epictetus himself said the point is not to resign ourselves to fate. Do not simply say you have determined to face events with virtue. Rather, prepare yourself to emit the actions your role demands. While externals are not fully up to us, how we engage with them remains our choice. With courage, justice, wisdom, and discipline, we can influence situations for the better, improving health, creating opportunity from loss, fighting injustice through action grounded in virtue. Externals set the stage, but internals write the play. This active approach prevents falling into complacency. We work diligently on what's within our power, while avoiding undue anxiety about that which is not. Serene action couples acceptance of externals with commitment to controlling our response. The fruit of the dichotomy, Stoic tranquility. For centuries, the dichotomy of control has served as a guiding light for Stoic practitioners seeking to live wisely. What state of mind results from applying the dichotomy of control? The Stoics termed it tranquility, calm, even-mindedness in the face of life's inevitable ups and downs. By not depending on externals for happiness, one gains an inner refuge of peace. Anxiety, frustration, and disappointment no longer hold sway over the mind. Stoic tranquility also allows us to act decisively on what is within our power without internal resistance or distraction. Externals become merely the raw materials on which we exercise our internals judiciously. Thus, tranquility emerges from mastering the divide between what we can control and cannot control. Serenity flows from desiring only what is up to us and accepting everything else as merely the changing backdrop of life. 2,000 years later, the dichotomy of control, deceptively simple Stoic insight, remains an invaluable framework for finding resilience, purpose, and inner peace in difficult times. By rigorously applying it in our lives, we too can attain the vision of Stoic tranquility. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.